welcome to Get Your Bell Rung Pro Wrestling Podcast. I am your host, Big Daddy Sexy.
Oh God!
Look, if you guys get to have, the wrestling enthusiast that I named you, that's a pretty cool thing. Bob Cook, well, the Cooker, the superficial one, Hall of Famer. I mean, he speaks for himself. God damn it, I get to have me a cool name too.
Yeah, but ours are accurate.
My nickname was given to me by Terry Funk, so
well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's unfair, but nonetheless, with me is my co-host, the freaking bastard, wrestling enthusiast Mark, and below us is the Hall of Famer, the superficial one, the Cooker, the man with the best jab in the business. Isn't that right, Mark? Bob Cook.
Jab.
It's an inside joke between me and Kevin.
Oh, you're gonna. It's like, I thought you were talking about that girl in Atlanta back in '92.
No. Somebody last week said, who was it? Samoa Joe. Somebody said Samoa Joe's got the best jab in the business. Was it Tony Giovanni? And so I said something to Kevin. I said, hey, Tony Giovanni says Samoa Joe's got the best jab in the business. And right away, Kevin went right to your defense.
Yeah, and Tony Schiavone also said that and Matt Hardy's teleporting to the ring, so his credibility is shot.
Yeah, pretty much. Tony's half the man he used to be.
That's not saying much.
Right. Tonight is Monday Night Raw review, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. We were discussing this briefly before we went on air. Wrestling has been tough to watch. I've just been, and for all of you people who are fighting about what's best, AEW, WWE, I'm talking about both brands. It's been hard for me to get through.
Now, hold on now. With that being said, though, you were praising Worlds Collide.
Right. But I'm talking about, and I keep on forgetting that WWE now owns AAA, right? But yes, AAA, which is now part of WWE, it was great. I love the show. There's a lot of people who didn't. But when I'm talking about the WWE that we know, Raw, SmackDown, it's been tough to watch. And last night was a go-home show for the love of God. And I keep on saying this for every go-home show. They're not doing anything to make me want to tune in. Now, granted, I have no doubt that WrestlePalooza will probably be a damn good PLE. I have no doubt that All Out will be a damn good pay-per-view, but they don't get me excited to watch these shows. Am I the only one that feels this way, Bob?
Well, I'm not going to watch them, so I don't know.
Well,
I'm cheap. I'm not spending an extra whatever it is, $30 now to watch pay-per-views.
So if you didn't live so damn far away, you could be a freeloader like Mark and just go over to the house and watch it over here.
You make freeloaders sound like a bad thing.
Yeah, really. Hey, I'm already I'm that where I am now, but
yeah, I mean, and look, Saturday's my birthday, so because it's my birthday, my wife's going to tolerate me spending money on both pay-per-views, and my wife doesn't tell me I can't, but I know she prefers that I don't. And with a lot of the stuff that we've been doing, we spent a lot of money on different wrestling events. I try to be respectful of it, but it is my birthday, so Saturday's going to be a all-day wrestling event, which she's not too happy about, but she loves me, and she'll get over it.
Yeah, but you don't love me.
You're right. She barely even likes you. No,
right. I know.
I am just joking. She just, your pervy stuff that you send to me is what really offends her.
Yeah, as he says with a smile on his face.
Yeah, my wife is very much like a pervy man herself. She laughs at half the shit. She laughs at shit I don't even laugh at. Whenever you said it. But yeah, let's get to Monday Night Raw.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
I've actually looked into getting the ESPN app because they have a deal where you get Disney, Hulu, and ESPN for $29.99 a month for the first year. Right. And I like a lot of shows on Hulu. I don't know so much about Disney, but Hulu, there's a lot of great shows on there, like The Bear and Letterkenny and a bunch of other stuff.
Oh, God, Letterkenny was awesome.
Oh, I love that show.
And you know what? And I agree with you. My thing is the only reason why I am keeping uh the the str-
Peacock.
the yeah, no, not Peacock, the streaming service that I use to watch SmackDown is because of the podcast that we do. Because I only watch stuff. Basically, I only watch SmackDown on the streaming service. And I hate spending that money. I have a hard time watching streaming service because I hate commercials, and most of it is the normal shit you get on live TV. But the thought has crossed my mind of seeing if I could find a way to get SmackDown without paying so much, so I can get that package. Because what Bob said is correct. When we had Hulu, we've watched Hulu a lot. We love a lot of their stuff. I love Sister Kennedy as well, or Letters to Kennedy, amongst a lot of the other shows my wife loves on Hulu as well. So I don't know. I hope that USA Network and Hulu kisses and make up so we can get SmackDown once again on Hulu, because at that point, that'd be perfect.
Well, AT&T has a service right now. Kind of like cable. It's like, I don't know, $90 a month or something. You get Disney, ESPN, and Hulu included with it.
Yeah, but it's not just regular ESPN. It is a brand new ESPN app, right? That
I don't
the
know.
carrier like Hulu covers, which yes, they do cover regular ESP1, ESPN1, and ESPN2, but that's not where this is going to be. Is actually another ESPN amongst 1,000 ESPNs they already have.
Right.
So even with that package, the only package that's available is ESPN, whatever it's called, that is bundled through that special ESPN app with Hulu and Disney.
Are
I
they
don't know, man.
trying to are they trying to pretend that this is the first time wrestling's been on ESPN, by the way? I'm just curious.
Yeah,
Uh
that's a good point.
Because it's
so
not. Because
right,
back in the 85, they had Tuesday night slams and jams. It was roller derby and
right,
AWA wrestling. And then they had Memphis wrestling. They had world
right,
class wrestling. And I know it's been a long time, but hey, let's not play games.
right. So they're not promoting it as the first time wrestling has been on
Oh, okay.
ESPN. It is the first time that a PLE has been on ESPN.
I see a
It-
lot of the people are on their like Sports Center and stuff now, which
yeah.
is cool. It's good for wrestling, even though the people who don't like wrestling are ragging on it. But who gives a crap?
Well,
Idiots.
from what I am hearing, and again, I've not, I've looked everywhere to confirm it. I've not been able to confirm it. Mark, you're somewhat of a football fan, so maybe you'll be able to confirm it. But
Shameful.
what I've heard rumblings of is that all of the football programming will eventually be on this specific new ESPN, and the only way you're going to be able to watch NFL football is if you get this ESPN. And now it's driving me nuts. Let me see the correct. It is
Yeah,
called
I don't think if that's going to happen, it's not going to happen for like 3 to 5 years because there's contracts with CBS, NBC, and Fox and everybody else.
right, right. That's what I said. Eventually, is what they're saying. And give me a 1 second, and I'll tell you. It's called
Wouldn't,
ESPN.
wouldn't that be a monopoly though?
No. So people
What?
confuse monopolies. Monopolies is basically saying that this is the only place that
You can
the
get a
rest of
product.
the businesses, they had to choose this, right? But these places are ESP, they're allowing ESPN to buy their services. So it's not a true monopoly just because ABC could have been in there. If they would have offered high enough money, then they could have owned the rights.
Okay, well, I think it's going to be tied up in litigation for a while then.
How can it be if ESPN waits until these contract ends and then comes up and pays the money for the rights? No, how is anyone going to sue? Everyone fulfilled their contracts, right?
True, but they're still going to fight it as a monopoly.
Well, we shall see.
Yeah, we
You can start with the first match while I look for this part.
Well, we start with a recap of last Monday. with the Usos and the Vision, LA Knight and Bronson Reed going at it. We open up this week's with LA Knight and Jey Uso with a confrontation. Adam Pearce demands him in the office. Next, we go to Xena to the ring. This was the longest hoo-ha of nothing.
Right. So real quick, it is ESPN Unlimited, which is new. So you have to have whatever covers ESPN Unlimited.
They better have ESPN the Ocho so I can watch dodgeball.
Right. So yeah, I agree with you. Did anyone get anything out of the first segment?
Who was it again? I mean, I fast forwarded through the second girls match, the main event, and that mask guy against whoever the hell he wrestled. That one, but I don't remember the first segment. Who was it?
Xena talking about Brock Lesnar, basically. I mean,
Cena. Okay, yeah. That was just
end result was I'm ready for you, Brock.
Right. This was basically just another kiss the fans ass promo to make sure that people remember that Cena is going to be facing Brock Lesnar. So make sure to get WrestlePalooza.
Did Cena wrestle last night?
No.
Because that's weird. Like did he do something maybe after the show? Because he was like, it was promoted as his last appearance in whatever arena it was, sold out, and he just come out and talked to me. And that's kind of weird.
That's it. It was the last time that he was going to appear in Boston, which is his home state.
He probably wrestled in a dark match.
Maybe that could be it. I know originally Cena's very last match was supposed to happen in Boston, but something came up. From what I understand, Boston didn't come up with enough money to make that happen, but Washington did. Can you believe that it's being said that Cena's last match is actually going to be on a Saturday Night Main Event program?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
It'll get a lot of views.
Yep, it will. I'm just really shocked that, because everyone had been saying that, the rumor was that Cena was going to have his own very PLE. It was supposed to be something like Ruthless Aggression is the name of it was supposed to be. You know how rumors fly. But it would surprise me if that's what they did, being that it's Cena. But yeah, Saturday Night Main Event.
I think that's more of a thank you for all the years of service. Right. Peacock, here's your last reward. I don't know. Whatever.
Right. Yeah.
And by the way, oh, never mind.
No, go ahead, Bob.
Well, something that bothers me, I see all these posts from people saying that, I liked it better when Vince McMahon was running the company. If Vince McMahon was running the company, WrestleMania wouldn't be in Saudi Arabia. Well, here's a reality check for you dipshit morons. Vince McMahon's the one who made the deal for Saudi Arabia. You don't think when he made that deal, his mindset was millions more for WrestleMania at some point? You're a damn fool if you don't believe that.
Right. And Mark and I talked about this on the last podcast, covered Friday Night SmackDown.
And I think you pretty much said the same thing.
Yeah, and I'm going to mention this young lady again. There's this young lady by the name of Lisa who.
And what'd she look like?
Yeah, I don't know. She posted in one of the wrestling communities on social media, and she was crying and moaning and bitching that how dare WWE have WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia whenever we're the ones that has stuck by their side. And my point, and this is what I told Mark, these people are foolish if they think that it was only the fans of the United States that has made WWE here's the key word, global success that they are. Another thing is, this is a business, people.
Hello.
You cannot tell me that if you had a business and Saudi Arabia offered you however 100 million, 200 million, whatever it was, to go there, you would not take it. I would take it. You'd be a fool not to take it. And I would be willing to say that 99.9% of business owners in this country would jump at that offer.
Isn't UFC's with Saudi Arabia too, right? That big boxing match was sponsored by Saudi Arabia.
Right. So Saudi Arabia, man, they are trying to do some big things there. I don't know if it's this next month or what exactly, but they have a big show with comedians going there to Saudi Arabia. I mean, and we're talking about names like I can never remember his name, the black guy, David Chappelle. We talk about people like David Chappelle and other people of that status go to Saudi Arabia to have a comedy show.
Well, so, if it was announced that it was going to be at Wembley Stadium in London, people would be going, "Oh, that's amazing! Oh, they're finally going to get the pay-per-view. Oh, they deserve it." It's only because it's Saudi Arabia and everybody says it's blood money. I don't care what color the money is, as long as it's green. Well, I mean, I don't care what kind of blood is on the money. Just give me as long as it's green and it can be spent. Hey,
well, look,
pay me.
People can say what they want about the government. Maybe some's true, maybe some's not. I don't know. But the fact of the matter is that those people who are just regular citizens, right? They deserve to be able to attend a live wrestling event like every other fan, in my opinion.
Now, they won't have WrestleCon probably over there, which is kind of, a lot of people will be upset about that.
And what I was wondering, I think Mark might brought this up, 2 days in Saudi Arabia. I'm very curious to see what type of events they're going to usually WWE goes to wherever. What is a 2-day show for a week? They have all these different.
They'll shows. Probably have their big. What do they call that? What do they call that? WrestleMania Access or WrestleMania?
Oh yeah, yep. So I mean, and people don't have to agree with me, but as far as I'm concerned, I am happy for those fans. I am happy that they're going to be able to attend a WrestleMania. Because the chances of that 10 years ago was zero. But like you said, Bob, and exactly what I've been saying, Vince McMahon is the one that got this started. The only thing that I think maybe wouldn't be happening if Vince McMahon was in charge would be the cost to the live event. I'm not sure if Vince McMahon would be okay charging $4,000 for a seat in the front row, but maybe. I don't know. I'm not Vince McMahon. I don't know what Vince McMahon from 5 years ago will be doing today, and neither does anyone else.
And I like all the people when they made the press conference saying, "Oh, the Undertaker and the girls standing behind Triple H all look like they're being held hostage." What the hell were they supposed to be doing? Jump up and down, act like idiots? No, they're professionals. They're supposed to stand there in a stoic manner and listen to the announcement, and the girls spoke and blah, blah, blah. Everybody reads something into everything. You know what? They can probably pay off 10 houses with the payoff they're going to get. More power to them. There's guys and girls that take bumps every night of the week for $10, and these idiots are going to make millions. So let them enjoy it. I'm sorry. What are we talking about again?
I agree. Going back to the first segment with John Cena, like I said, to me, I took it as, here I am. I'm the greatest in the world. My time is wrapping up. Don't forget to get WrestlePalooza is what I got.
Here's the thing. All these people complain about Saudi Arabia. 99.5% of them will never go to this WrestleMania or any other WrestleMania.
Yep.
Right.
So, quit your bitching.
Right.
Spend your $38 and sit down in front of the TV like you normally do and shut up and watch it.
$38? Where'd you come up with that number?
I don't know. I just threw a number out. Sorry. All right. So, anyways, next we go to
Mark.
Huh?
I said, and you heard it first from Mark.
Yeah, right.
People.
I also looked into a VPN.
It's got to be true.
I was also looking into VPNs, Stephanie, but haven't decided yet.
Yeah.
All right. So next we go to Adam Pearce, Uso, and LA Knight. LA Knight says, "You know what? I don't care what happens. I just want the division tonight." And Adam Pearce says, "Yeah, you can have him, but you need a partner." He's all right. Give me Jimmy Uso. And Jay just kind of flipped the lid.
Yeah, I mean, and we'll get to it. This whole thing is starting to, it's a little confusing, and I'll talk more about it once we get to the match.
Okay, so next we go to Lyra versus Roxanne Perez. Now, I kind of chuckled because they were like, "Oh, Lyra's really caught on with the fans lately." I'm like, "No, not really, but okay." I was just happy she didn't come out with the wings.
I like her.
I do too. I'm not going to sit there and say different. I like her.
Thought it was a good match too for what it was.
Yeah, well, I did and I didn't because I thought Roxanne's moves were kind of sloppy.
That one spot though where she pulled her off the ropes and she didn't really hit her head, but man, that was dangerous. Woo.
Yeah, it was. You know what? They're both talented young ladies, just not my cup of tea.
Oh well, happy to judge of that. numbers, addresses. Here, I got my phone. What? Hello, Lyra. What? What? That's Bob Cook. Shut up. See, they're so rude. These superstars.
Right.
Oh.
Well, fame
By the
goes
way,
to her
people
head.
by the way, guys, the Hall of Famer, the superficial one, the cooker Bob Cook,
Oh,
will be an actual guest
oh,
on my podcast. Finally, here coming up on September the 24th. Yep, nope. September 22nd, guys, at 7:30 p.m. Central. None other than Bob Cook. We're going to be finding out as much as we can about the cooker. I've already have a ton of questions.
oh.
And this is going to be a special event. This just might be a 2-hour interview, people.
I swear to God, she told me she was 18. Oh, wait a minute. That's
We'll get to that, man. That is a story, people, by the way.
All right. So next after that, Raquel attacks Lyra after she got kicked out of the ring or kicked away from the ring or ejected from the ring. Raquel comes back out, attacks Lyra. Bailey comes out to help out, and she's almost in a Hugger Bailey mode.
ugh.
So, a couple of things that surprised me. Bailey got one hell of a pop. She did. You can't deny it. I was shocked by it. The question, though, is how long would that last? Because it seems like every time Bailey leaves television, then comes back, she gets a pop, and then 3 weeks later, they are booing her out the building. Yeah, she turned into this conflicted Hugger Bailey type of a thing. I just found it a little bit over the top for myself.
Can we just say rest in peace, Robert Redford?
Did he pass away?
Yeah, he passed away today.
Oh shit, did he? I didn't hear about that. Yeah, rest in peace, Robert Redford.
Yep, 89 years old. Died in his sleep, I guess.
Oh, man, that's what I want to do. God, I'm begging you. I'm begging.
Yeah, the
Holy
Rocket
crap.
Files.
What?
Was he on the Rocket Files?
No, that was James Garner.
Yeah, it was James Garner.
He's been dead
Robert
for
Redford.
years.
Wait, name something.
Robert Redford's like the Electric Horseman.
Oh yeah, also
lots
Fire
of
Cassidy,
the
Sundance Kid.
natural.
I think he was on. There was a movie called Firestarter or Fire something he was on.
Firestar. That's a Drew Barrymore.
No, there was a remake of it.
Oh, okay.
I went with Bob, and Firestarter was Drew Barrymore. So I don't know. All right, that has nothing to do with wrestling.
Boy, there was a time when she could start a fire because she was really hot. When she was younger. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I hope you're not going to the Firestarter because she was like 8.
No. I'm thinking of more like
Okay.
what was it? Some kind of gun movie she was in. I can't remember what it was called.
I
It's
don't
called Gun something. Anyways,
I don't know.
sorry.
All right, so let's go ahead.
I was just gonna say Bailey maybe wander off and wonder Robert Redford. Rest in peace.
Fair enough. Next, go to Io Sky and Stephanie Vaquer. Mutual respect. Asuka and Kairi Sane show up. Have a little confrontation. Asuka offers up Kairi Sane for a match.
Yeah.
Shocking.
I still think that when Stephanie and Io Sky, I'm calling it, and I called it last week. I really think that Asuka is going to cost Stephanie the title, and we're going to have Io Sky win, and I think Io's going to turn heel.
Wait, aren't they heels anyways?
Not Io.
Oh, it's hard to keep track of.
Yeah, Asuka's definitely a heel, and her partner, she's kind of on the fence. She really don't know what she's going to do.
Yeah, I'm kind of going the other way. I think she's going to cost Io the match, and Stephanie's going to win. And I don't know if she'll just break down under submission or whatnot and join Asuka or not. I definitely think Stephanie's going to take the belt, though. That's my opinion.
I know what it's like to be on the fence because my wife took me to Arby's earlier and I got a couple of extra sandwiches and I'm on the fence whether I should eat those or the chocolate covered raisins I got earlier first. So being on the fence it's a place to be, but you just got to figure out where to go.
You got to figure out what goes better with Mountain Dew.
I just think that.
No, I like milk. I like milk with regular food.
Oh, I think Damage Control, we're going to see them get back together. I really do.
Ooh, exciting.
Yeah.
All right. So next we go to LA Knight and Jimmy Uso. And LA Knight explaining, I chose you for a partner tonight. And Jimmy has conflicting thoughts about that. He says you got to find someone else.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Then we go to New Day, Kofi Kingston versus. God, I'm drawing a blank. I didn't write it in my notes. Why?
yeah.
Hmm.
Dragon Lee.
Was it Dragon Lee?
Yep.
Was it Penta? Who Penta
No, it's
wrestled?
Penta. It was Penta.
No, Penta. You're right. Penta. Yeah,
I didn't
Penta.
know why I didn't write that in my notes.
He even won.
Yeah, he
Yep.
won. Yeah. Yeah,
Yep.
Penta won. It was a decent match, though.
Yep. Yep. It was. And by the way, people were wondering if what Wood said was correct about him having to the doctors having cut into his head. Um, it was part of the promo for AAA, and it was correct. Woods had to have surgery. They apparently had to remove a mass on the back of his head.
Oh, yeah?
Xavier Woods?
Yep,
Oh,
Xavier
wow.
Woods. Yep,
Oh,
yep.
that's too bad.
Now they
I
played
thought-
it off. They played it off on TV that it was because of the Mexican destroyer. Because how dangerous the move is, that's how they kind of got around that to not write him off of TV, but to write him off of being able to participate in matches until he's able to get back in the ring after.
You know, it does seem like a dangerous move, though.
Especially when it's a springboard Mexican destroyer.
Yeah, yeah, it's one of my favorite moves actually.
It was until he started calling Mexican destroyer when it's a Canadian destroyer,
Yeah.
but you know, we're not going to get into it. I'm sorry. I think Petey Williams made it up, and it was a great move, and Petey did it for years. And I just don't agree with him calling him Mexican destroyer. Give Petey Williams his credit.
Is he the one who actually invented it?
I'm not sure if he was, but he was the one that really made it mainstream.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Right. And by the way, and I don't want to hear it from you, Mark. Michael Cole has not been at the color commentary desk, and I'm going to tell you that I do not like whatever his name is.
Joe Testosterone.
Yep. He makes me miss Michael Cole.
I don't. And that's all I'll say for out of respect for you. I don't miss Michael Cole.
Joe just doesn't have a personality. It's so boring. I think part of the reason why Raw was difficult for me to watch last night was because of Joe. He's just so just plain and no personality, and it almost makes me want to go to sleep when he's talking.
Really? Because he gets kind of hyper sometimes. Not like who was that JR ripoff they had in NXT, and then they brought him up to WWE, and he quit like 3 weeks later. What the hell was his name?
Morrow?
Yeah. Well,
that guy was great. Mamma mia, that guy was great.
Yeah, I agree. I like Morrow too.
I think he does stuff for like Scott D'Amore's Canadian company, maybe. I don't know. Maple Leaf Wrestling. Maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe.
Oh, speaking of which, I heard Gail Kim's now with WWE.
What? Well, tell her husband to cook us up something nice.
Right. Lucky dog.
Well, I meant because he's a chef.
Yeah. What the hell's his name? Burrell? No.
Robert Irvine.
Yep.
He used to have that show, Restaurant Impossible.
Yep.
Yep. Burrell was the one that died a few months back.
Yeah.
Lucky bastard.
And kicked his ass many times on cooking shows.
Yep. Now wait, you said Kim is done with WWE?
No, she's with WWE now.
Oh, she's with. Is you talking about like a Legends contract?
No, I think she's in some sort of production role or something. I don't know.
Good for her.
Yep, good for her. And then Andrade apparently is no longer with WWE.
Yeah,
it's funny, isn't
it? There's so many stories going around. about him. One is they just didn't have anything for him. I've heard stories that he got into some heat backstage, so I'm not sure what the real story is. All I do know is he's no longer with WWE. I don't see AEW taking him back. I don't see him going to TNA. Unfortunately, AAA is owned by WWE, so I really don't know what he's going to do.
I see AEW taking him back.
I don't. If I had to guess, I would be shocked to see him show up at NWA.
That's about the only place left for him, to be honest. And that'd be a hell of a pay cut. So, all right. So let's see.
Dead air. Let me think. Let me tell a story. Oh, wait, I'll do that next week.
You're killing me, Mort.
I know. Oh, then they had a recap of Worlds Collide. Next, we go to Seth and his wife, Punk and his wife.
Oh.
And probably the best line of the night was AJ Lee saying, "Well, I'm a Puerto Rican girl from New Jersey. Sometimes I gotta skank a bitch or some shit."
Shank.
Yep. This should have been better than it was, but did nothing for me.
But at least Seth wasn't dressed as ridiculous this week.
I don't know. They look like fucking saddles for a fucking bike.
They look like they were two teenage kids going to fucking Sadie Hawkins is what they look like.
Oh, teenage kids couldn't afford those outfits.
Right. That and Village People rejects.
Hey, they're legends.
Yep. I just thought this promo would be better. You had CM Punk, you had AJ Lee, then of course Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch, but I don't know. It kind of felt dead to me.
Yeah. No, I did like that line, but yeah, other than that, it was kind of.
So joining us is Kadon Cole, who apparently hasn't figured out his camera yet.
I haven't had time to go buy one. I've been on the road.
Excuses.
Can't you use a cell phone? Use a cell phone. Set a cell phone up. Hit the link. Smile for the camera.
Yes, my eyes are bad enough as it is. I need a big screen. It's called old age and diabetes.
Well, I know what that's like.
Yeah, it sucks. But I just got back from Dallas. Now that I'm working for 3 promotions, I'm like, it's hard to do anything.
Right. You going to be at the Nick Dog show in a couple of weeks?
Which one?
Nick Dog?
No.
Oh.
We got October 11th. We got one for Tampa Bay Pro Wrestling.
Oh.
Yep. Then we got quite a few shows in October.
Right. So where we're at right now, K9, is we just finished talking about the segment with CM Punk, AJ Lee, Seth Rollins, and Becky Lynch. First, what is your thoughts about the show altogether?
I liked it. I liked it. There was a lot of good matches. I thought there was a lot of action. It was pretty, for a change, it was active. It wasn't slow.
But what Al's failing to tell you was actually watching the Great American Bash '89 with Terry Funk and Flair in the main event. But we agree that was an awesome show.
That was a great show.
There's fantastic.
Yep. All right, Mark.
Next, we're going to interview with Dom. That gets interrupted by Penta getting attacked by the New Day. Then we go to Grande Americano versus Dragon Lee.
Ooh, that was a fast forward button.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where multiple Americanos showed up to interfere. And the original guy in the ring, I guess, or whatever, got Dragon Lee to tap out.
Right. At first I was entertained by the whole El Grande Americano thing when we had Chad Gable. But since Chad Gable has been out, I feel like they've gotten ridiculous with it. Where are they going to go with this? What's going to happen when Chad Gable gets back? It's just, to me, it almost feels like they're just throwing shit and seeing what sticks when it comes to El Grande Americano storyline wise.
Well, that's kind of reminiscent of early 90s.
That's the wrestling business.
Yeah.
I have a theory on that.
Let's hear it.
Well, here, He's got the name Americano. He's wearing red, white, and blue. For the sake of argument and the sake of kind of like what's going on in the country today, he should be a face and not a heel.
Yeah, but a lot of times, if you go back in professional wrestling, anytime you had someone that had anything to do with the name American in it, for whatever reason, they've been heels.
That's not what I remember.
The American Dream's been a heel? Come on.
No, I meant masked men.
That's where I was going.
Masked
Okay.
men. Okay.
Masked men.
Well, it's stupid. If they're going to put American red, white, and blue on him and make Americano, he needs to be a face. I'm sorry.
With the American male, they didn't have masks. Never mind.
Right. I mean,
I don't know.
Owen Hart comes to mind.
But there was always the American
Mr. America, Hulk Hogan.
Fighting,
he was a baby face.
Yeah, fighting a patriot, fighting evil. You know, the Russians, the freaking Iron Sheik.
Well, we're going to be doing that for real soon. So
I know that's why it should be that way. That's another reason why it should be face and not heel now.
Well, like Sergeant Slaughter, I mean, he turned babyface, and it was like gangbuster business for a while.
Yeah, he turned heel, but he wasn't wearing his Marines outfit. He was wearing one of theirs.
I meant when he turned babyface against the Sheik. That was like huge.
Yes, that was awesome when he went back. Yeah.
You ever see the boot camp match from the Garden from '84? One of the most brutal, best matches from a dramatic standpoint and crowd reaction in history. It's amazing.
Absolutely right.
Right. Now, to your point though, Kenon, I have a feeling where this is going to go is this is them writing Chad Gable back to TV and him coming back as a babyface as the original El Grande Americano.
That'd be cool.
Versus these imposters that are going to be the heels.
That makes more sense.
And then the Wyatts are going to shoot him in the head again.
Right. That was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. All right, Mark.
All right, next we go to Lyra catching up with Bailey. And
oh, my God.
Yeah, Bailey's off her meds, boy.
Brutal.
Right.
Now, I tell you, Bailey looked like she's dropped about 10, 15 pounds in her ass.
She'll gain it back now she's on the road. Now that she's on the road again, she'll gain it back. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah. But, you know, what? This is one of my issues with it. Normally, you only have one really thrown off character. And those people are the Wyatt Six. And now they're trying to write her in as being this crazy individual. I don't know where they're going with this. And it doesn't seem very interesting to me at all.
No, I don't think it's beneficial for her career either. But, you know, as long as you're on screen and you're getting paid, you know,
right.
you do what you're told.
I'd rather be off screen and still get paid. A lot of guys have that benefit. That's a cool one.
Right. All right. So next we go to Stephanie and Rhea. Rhea pretty much saying whoever wins this weekend, I'm coming after either one of them.
Yep.
Then we go to the match with Stephanie Vaquer versus Kairi Sane. This was actually a decent match. I really like this one.
Yeah, it was. There was no surprise that Stephanie was the winner. Obviously, it would not make sense for her to take a loss, being that she's going for the title on Saturday. So, yeah, I mean, it's exactly what I expected. It was.
Well, you ruined it for me
get a
because
room.
I fast forwarded through that match. Then Mark just said it was good, and I thought to myself, maybe I'll go back and watch it. And then you ruined it by saying she won. I can't win.
No, it was a good match.
You are on a podcast that is said the review.
I prefer the term recap, but okay.
Sometimes you fast forward, but it's like I have this twitchy finger. It's weird.
Right. No, it was a good. I think anytime you have Stephanie Vaquer in a ring is a good match. To be honest, I think she's a phenomenal talent. You know,
Now,
and I love her shirt. Wrestling is my first language.
I like Megan Bain better, but that's me.
Here's a question for three of you. Start with Mark. Do you prefer the Devil's Kiss, or do you prefer the Hershey Kiss?
Definitely the Hershey Kiss, but by a different person. Maybe Megan Bain would be good. Oh, Penelope Ford, that'd be great. Oh,
I bet you'd take it from the bunny too, wouldn't you?
who?
The bunny?
Who's the bunny?
She was in AEW and TNA for a long time. What the hell was I can't remember her name.
Is that like Julia Blackheart?
No.
Oh, is
She
that
was,
someone else? Well, I'd take it from Julia Blackheart. I have to
yeah,
practice it though. It's weird. I like to get things right. I got to be. I'm a perfectionist. You got to practice that over and over to get it right. Or you do it in front of people, you know.
yeah. I'd take it from Vicari any day of the week.
Yeah.
Oh, I would too. But we're just talking about choices, and if that's a choice, that's not the first one.
Right. No, I
Right.
understand completely.
I have a
So
different choice too.
the woman who was the
Hey,
bunny,
Andre the Giant's dead, so relax.
the
Oh, shit.
the woman on AW who was the buddy, her real name is Laura Denise.
Oh.
Right, but what was her ring name before the bunny?
Just before the bunny?
Yeah, and TNA.
Yeah, give me a second.
Anna Jade. Yeah, Anna Jay's up there.
Sky Blue?
Yeah. There's that girl that's with Anna Jade there. She's kind of
Oh,
funny.
Ty Mello?
No,
Harley
I can't
Cameron?
think right. Yeah.
Well, I'd
Yeah.
definitely take it from Harley Cameron. Oof.
So apparently, she appeared on WWE in 2010, an episode of Raw, in a segment with Goldust.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
interesting.
Well, she's
But
on OnlyFans now.
Well, not to brag, but I had Goldust's first match and I helped teach him how to punch. So that's why he has the best punch in the business.
yeah,
I can go with that. I can go with that.
so I think she might have been under the name Allie. And
Yeah, Allie.
Allie.
Yeah.
Don't
She's
ring a
married to
bell.
a wrestler. I can't remember his name though.
Uh-oh,
He
we
was-
take back
he was-
everything we said.
He was the Blade or something.
yeah, she was with
Oh, yeah. The
the
Butcher?
tag team.
Yeah,
Butcher
no, not
Blade.
the Blade and the Butcher, but she was married
Oh,
to the
okay.
Blade.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of guys are. Flair's been married to the Blade for 50 years. But
Yeah, no shit.
Yep. All right, let's do the next match.
All right, so let's see. Oh, after the match, Asuka comes in. She looks like she's gonna attack Bakir, but Io Sky comes out and kind of breaks it up.
Right. And then they shake hands.
so much
Something like
intrigue.
that.
Is that
Yeah.
what they call intrigue?
Yeah.
Something
Well,
like that.
maybe they should make it a little more intriguing. Uh-oh.
All right, so next we go to the Bronze, I guess I'm gonna call them. Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed have a vignette. I really didn't get much out of it, to be honest. Other than them trying to establish their dominance.
Yep.
Then we go to Asuka and Io and Kairi Sane. A lot of infighting.
We haven't talked about the last two.
Last
What?
two what?
The last match or last two matches. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's because we're not there yet. Try to keep up there, Mr. K9.
Right. When a recap happens, we still got to talk about the shit that happens in between matches.
Oh, you mean like
Oh.
the actual? Never mind.
If you had a camera, it'd be easy for you to follow.
Not really.
Mm.
It's
All right,
all
good
relative.
one.
All right. Next, we go to the Judgment Day. A lot of infighting, which is nothing new.
Please
Rusev
bring back Liv Morgan. Please bring her back.
Rusev comes in, challenges Dom, offers to shake his hand. Dom says, "My hands are full."
Yeah, didn't he like introduce him to Don? Like,
Yeah,
Rusev person?
he introduced
It's like, how
himself to
stupid is
Dom.
that? Like, what, they haven't met in the back all this time he's
Right.
been there? Come on. Are we supposed to believe that tripe?
I heard a funny rumor too that they're gonna merge the Intercontinental and the AAA Mega title together.
Yeah, I heard that too.
would
You
be
know, if Rusev and Dom have a match together, I'm sorry. There is nothing in me that could buy Dom beating Rusev.
Other
Just
than interference.
right. That'd be the only way.
Right. Yeah. No, you got a tank versus, fucking Ford Fiesta.
Pretty much. I've never been a fan of that.
A
I-
used Ford Fiesta?
Is there any other kind?
I still believe that Rey Mysterio and Dom is going to join.
Well, they should, but they should be heels.
Right, I agree.
Although it's kind of hard to Ray to be a heel, like he's going to be a tough guy.
It really is,
like because he's so small,
Yeah, I've never seen him as a heel.
They've tried, but they failed miserably.
Yeah, but I think if they pair him with Dom, it would be a success because Dom has a lot of great heat.
Yeah.
He's the one that put the belt around Dom at
Worlds Collide.
Even though it was begrudgingly, nonetheless, I still think it's going to happen.
I don't know. He might go out retirement as a heel. Who knows? I doubt it.
Or Dom's fairly over, right? Maybe it'd be better for him just to be the baby face.
Yeah, because no matter how you put it, Ray's at that level where he's been in the business long enough where people respect him for what he's done. I don't think he's at the Randy Orton level, but
I remember watching ECW back in '95 and Ray against what's that kid's name? What was the guy's name that he wrestled? Psycho or something?
Psychosis?
Yeah, Psychosis. Yeah, it was like amazing stuff at that time. You're like, holy crap!
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, look, I can more than likely I see it being a babyface thing because we know that the Judgment Day is going to turn on Dom. The Judgment Day are going to remain heels. And I see possibly Ray jumping in to help his kid against them. And that's how they're going to put them back together.
Yeah.
But I think Ray's going to be more in that management role.
I don't know. It's hard to say. All right. So
I predict something's going to happen.
I'll second that.
It's in the cards. All right. Next, we end up with the main event: the Bronze versus LA Knight and Jimmy Uso. I always got to remember which Uso is who.
Right. So the big thing that happened after the match was Jey Uso and LA Knight shaking hands. They kind of hug, and then LA Knight turns on them. Now, this is where it gets confusing. Does this mean LA Knight is going to kind of be booked as that heel? Is he still going to be the baby face? If he is going to be the heel, why? Because it was Jey Uso who originally turned on LA Knight. It's like they're just throwing shit and seeing, okay, which one's going to come out ahead. It's confusing, and I don't know.
They're taking two names that are relatively popular and trying to put them in a match together.
It's a tit for tat scenario.
Yeah, there's no winner here.
Did I say the word tits? Because that's inappropriate.
How often have you had a tit for tat scenario where you had two baby faces?
True.
Bret Hart against the Bulldog at SummerSlam '92. Hell of a match.
Yeah, it was.
That was a hell of a match. Yep.
But last week you were talking about Jey Uso turning heel too. So,
Right. That's what I'm saying. I don't know which direction they seem to be going in, if they're going in that direction at all. Are they going to have each other? Are they going to have both guys that match? Then the Bronze jump in, which is going to put LA Knight and Jay back on the same page. Are they going to hug it out? Or are they going to have one of those two guys turn heels or not?
Hug it out. I love that show, Entourage. Ari Gold, fantastic character. Let's hug it out.
LA Knight, this as long as I've seen him be a face, he's always been a heel.
Yep.
Yeah. Whether it was TNA or NWA, he was always a heel. For the fact that he's been a face for probably year and a half, 2 years.
I'd say 2 or 3 years. Yeah.
It's more fun to be a heel.
I'll take your word for it. I've never had that opportunity.
Yeah, I'd prefer to be a heel too. Overall, I give him a C+.
Yeah, I concur.
K9?
That's one match that I actually missed. I had to leave to take the van back.
No, overall, what would you give Raw?
What would I give who?
Raw. The
Raw?
show.
The show today, yesterday's show, I give it an 8.
No, we're doing A through F.
A through F.
Yep,
I give it a C.
that's what I gave it.
Yep,
Cool.
I think it was overall a good show. I still think they're doing their promos a little bit longer than they should have, and their vignettes, and they need to have more matches. But the matches I saw were really good.
I don't foresee Raw ever having more matches than what they already do.
I hear you.
No, Bob.
I agree.
Well, I'm going to give it the same grade as last week, a C, but an A for AJ's abs. Holy mackerel, those are
Yeah,
fantastic.
she does have some nice abs.
Oh man,
She does. She's always had.
Yeah,
Always.
she has.
Rip
Yep.
roaring abs.
Even today, she reminds me of a little kid.
Oh, now you just ruined it for me.
The fuck
Hey,
just
serious.
happened here?
She skips around, waves. She looks young.
I don't know. You can see the years on her from when she last appeared.
Well, come on, you know,
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
only
yeah,
Don't
30.
get me wrong.
Overall,
She's
it's not
only
bad at all.
38. She's only 38.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
if I only can remember 38.
No shit. She could be my
I bet it was.
granddaughter.
I bet it was awesome. I don't remember either.
No.
But
So,
nah, it wasn't awesome.
Bob, I know you're not crazy about this, but I want to do it. Let's do predictions for WrestlePalooza.
I don't care. I'm not going to watch it anyways.
Yeah. Well, John Cena versus Brock Lesnar.
I predict some kind of a schmoz, as they say. Boom, boom, boom. This is going to happen. Boom, boom. That's going to happen. Someone's going to run and interfere just to create chaos and anticipation for the next John Cena match. Because I can't see Brock losing, but he might. You never know.
So
All right, he lost to Cody, so come on.
Well, I think it depends on if he's sticking around or not. Because didn't he lose to Cody and he went away for a long time? So if this is just brought back to get interest in this show, which I heard wasn't even sold out yet, which is kind of sad. You'd think it would have been sold out quick, but.
Yep. Mark, do you have a prediction? Winner?
I think it's going to be a double count out. I don't think it's going to be a double clear-cut winner. I don't think
that's a schmoz. I said a schmoz.
Right. Yeah, that's where I was at too. Al or K9?
Yeah, I'm thinking count out, disqualification, something to that effect.
Okay. We'll have then CM Punk and AJ Lee versus Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. If we're going according to Wrestling 101, from what we've seen at the Go Home show, CM Punk and AJ Lee is going to go over.
Yep, and I think Becky's taking the pin.
I agree, because I think that's going to lead to AJ Lee versus Becky for the title.
Yep.
K9?
I have to agree with that 100%. I think that they're gonna CM and AJ will go over because she just came back, and like you said, that could set up a really a women's championship match, and I see that coming for WrestleMania maybe even.
Oh, I think it's
WrestleMania.
That's long.
We might be dead by then.
I know we might be, but they're gonna build it as much as they can so they can bring in as much money as they can.
Yeah, Bob.
Yeah, I agree. I think CM Punk and AJ Lee are going to win.
All right, Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre. It's going to be Cody Rhodes all the way. This is the part about the part when I hate when we have a new champion. It's almost predictable what's going to happen. It's no way he's dropping a title this soon. So I'm going with Cody Rhodes. Mark.
Yeah, Cody Rhodes.
Bob.
I go with Cody, who, by the way, is in amazing shape. He came back. He's like ripped.
Yep. I agree. K9.
It's unanimous.
All right. This is where I think we're going to have different opinions. Io Sky versus Stephanie Vaquer. Yeah, Vaquer, whatever last name is. I'm going with Io Sky.
I'm going with Vaquer.
Bob.
I'm going with Vaquer.
K9.
Yeah, I think so, and I think it's going to be somebody just coming in and getting involved in the match. It's going to disqualify.
Well, they have to
actually not disqualify. I'm sorry, but somebody is going to get in the match. Get the ref's attention or whatever, and then she's going to go over.
Right. All right. Then we have the Usos versus Bronson Reed and Brian Breaker. I think it's gonna be Bronson Reed and Brian Breaker. Brian Baker with the Usos having problems between the two, possibly LA Knight coming in. Mark,
LA Knight doesn't have a match, does he?
nope.
Yeah, he's going to interfere and cost the Usos a match.
Yep. Bob,
Yeah, I'll go with Bronson Reed. But isn't the Usos? Didn't they just get back together? I don't think they're gonna split them up, are they? I mean,
no, I think that I think Usos. I know we were talking about earlier about which ones to turn heels. I really see Usos turning heel, including Jimmy, and then them having a feud with LA Knight, someone else. I don't know.
They're throwing away a lot of that yeet money.
Yep, but I do think that Bronson Reed and Brian Breaker will win this match. And what about you, K9?
I don't think that the Usos are going to split up again because they just got back together. Same with Bob said, and I do think Ron and Bronson Reed will go over because of Ron, not Reed.
Right.
No.
And believe it or not, those were all the matches.
That's it, huh?
Jeez.
That's what I'm saying. They
Man.
need more matches and less talk. That one segment took over 22 minutes.
Especially for the PLEs, they need more matches. I mean, if they're charging the money they're charging, they should be
Well,
at least throwing a couple more matches.
Everyone's saying that, oh, well, they really packed this card because initially they were going directly against AEW. This card right here this could be easily a Raw or a SmackDown night. There's nothing special, with the exception of maybe the AJ Lee thing.
What, a Brock Lesnar coming back? That's pretty special.
Well, yeah, I guess, but it doesn't make, just reading the card on paper just doesn't make me want to jump out my seat and make sure I'm going to spend that $30 to get that ESPN package. It just doesn't. So I am more excited about All Out, AW All Out, to be honest with you.
I don't even know who's on that show, so I'm not excited about that either. I used to watch AEW, the clips on their YouTube channel, but their clips are all less than 2 minutes now. I don't even bother anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know whose idea that was.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll talk more about AEW when we do a recap of their go home show on Wednesday. I hope it's better than Monday Night Raw, but
Thursday,
it won't be.
We'll do the recap on Thursday.
No, I mean on Thursday. Yeah. I don't think that their go home show is gonna be any better. To be
when
honest.
is All Out?
Saturday as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, theirs is going to be 2:00. Huh, Mark?
2 or 3.
Yeah.
Where's it from?
I don't recall.
In Canada.
Oh,
that's right. Edmonton.
I don't know what's that.
Yep. So that
Chaos.
crowd's gonna be on fire. That's gonna be a good crowd. I think it's gonna be a better crowd than WWE's PLE.
What's the main event on that show?
I'm pretty sure. Go ahead, Mark.
Hangman Page versus Kyle Fletcher, I believe.
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
Yep.
Probably be a good match, but who cares?
Yep. Well, and that's the thing, and that's why I said that. Look, I have no doubt that more than likely both programs are going to be good. It's going to be fun to watch, but they don't do anything to make you excited to the point of, oh, I can't wait until their program, to watch it. Back in the day, not only were you excited for the pay-per-views to come on, but you were also excited with anticipation of what's going to happen at the pay-per-views for Monday Night Raw or for Wednesday Night Dynamite or SmackDown or whatever it is. That excitement isn't there.
They lack that cliffhanger effect.
Yes. And even with AEW, even if they stumble and give us that cliffhanger anticipation, you tune in on Dynamite, and they don't. More times than not, they don't follow through.
Yep.
So we will see, guys. Kenan, do you have anything you want to plug?
No, I'll wait till next week. I got something, but it would be in a couple weeks, so that'd be good. It's going to
Okay.
be good. I do want to say, if you haven't watched MLW, check it out. They're now climbed to the third largest promotion in the United States.
Really? Beat NWA. Good for them.
NWA and TNA.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
good for them.
But yeah, I'm gonna tell you what. I worked there, I drove the gimmicks and all the good stuff out there, and for the ring aprons and stuff. So, and I'm gonna be doing more with them. But the show was amazing. I give it A+.
Awesome.
Watch
Awesome.
MLW. It's they're really, when they remember Barry Corbin.
Yep.
He's over there now under a different name. Austin Aries.
Yep.
Really?
Great.
He's back, huh?
Yep. And he's looking damn good.
Yep.
Real good.
Well, tell the fans where they can watch MLW.
They can go to the MLW YouTube page, which will also give you the information for the regular TV. Or you can go to the MLW website or Facebook page, and all the info is right there because they do have a really good channel, a good sports channel on the Roku box.
Right. Right.
But and the show that I was just working Saturday is already out on YouTube.
Nice. Hopefully, by the time we come back on Thursday for the recap of Dynamite, I'll be making my big announcement that's going to be happening here pretty soon. Just waiting for a couple of things to finalize, and then I'll be able to talk about it more. Bob, anything?
Well, our next Legends lunch is November 29th. K9 can come, but it's only for people in the business. So,
Well, yeah. I'll let you in too a little bit for a little while.
Sometimes you just got to shank a bitch, huh?
I can invite whoever I want, though. So
I can't even go since it's on Saturday.
Pull some strings. Oh, well, that's not my problem.
You need to bring back the Friday.
No, see, we had people say, make it Saturday, and now it's make it Friday. Can't please everybody. If you can come, you can come. If you can't, you can't. And if you don't, you don't.
Nope. But here's the thing, and here's where I say that. You can't get some of the younger wrestlers in because they're getting ready to go somewhere to do their show that night.
Well, we don't care about them.
We need, yeah.
Kind of defeats the purpose of having a Legends meal, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Well, the people I care about, they come. Steve Kern, Jerry Briscoe, Joe Malenko, Cuban Assassin, Ricky Santana, a few others. The rest, what do you want from me? Brian Blair.
We need more of the people. Sign up for CDC.
But here's the deal, though. You got, 2 months now to figure it out. And again, if you can come, you come. If you can't, you can't. We cannot cater to everyone because if we say we're going to have it on Fridays, and then those younger kids like, I don't work on Fridays. You can't win.
I got an idea. One, we do it twice. They do it twice a year. So 2 times a year do it Friday, 2 times a year do it Saturday.
No, we do it every 3 months on a good time.
Well, yeah, it hasn't been that way forever though.
Well, that's because things happen. Brian Blair's the ruler of it, and he's been busy. He had Cauliflower Alley. He's got some other stuff. He's got this. He's getting inducted into the MMA Hall of Fame here in Florida with the great Joe Malenko on November 1st. So he didn't want to do it in October. It's a whole chaotic event. We were going to do it maybe October 25th, but then they got that big thing in Lutz with Abdullah and Brian and Joe and Rob Roop. And who else is going to be there? I don't know. Leilani Kai, Wendy Richter.
You talking about the big Abdullah party?
Is there going to be a big party
for his 85th? I think his 85th birthday.
Oh wow! I'm planning on going to that, but
his sister asked me to MC it.
What? It's going to be at that thing they call it Glory Days or something?
No, it's going to be. They're doing it in Atlanta.
Oh, I don't care about that. I'm talking about the Glory Days in Tampa area.
Oh yeah.
October 25th.
I keep
hearing the question is, will a lowly podcaster be invited to the Legends lunch?
Hey, you can come, but it's a little bit of a drive.
Well,
it is.
I probably won't be there, but it's the invitation, and that counts.
Well, like I said, I can invite anybody I want to come, but it's for pro wrestlers, people in the business, past, present, maybe future. Women, men, managers. If you're part of the business, you're always invited. You don't even have to get an invite, but you're invited. We always send out invites, and invited guests, which can be friends and blah blah blah, and a lot of fans. It's not open to fans, but we have a lot of people who were fans in our day, and they become friends over the years. So they're always invited, like Scott King and Steve Ballsy and a bunch of other people like that. They start out as fans and they're friends, so they're allowed.
Yep. Well, all right, guys. Well, that wraps up this episode. Mark, you never have anything, so I won't even bother asking. So join us back on.
He's going to have
Thursday.
his face at your house eating food, I would hope, on Saturday.
Probably
I'm gonna
so.
try. I don't know if I'm gonna work yet or not.
Oh,
Hey,
well,
KJ,
there you go.
how
I'll
far are
make
you
one
from
every time.
Chicago?
By the way, is Kurt still alive?
Yes. Yep. So
Yeah, matter of fact, he's doing better. He's taking a new leaf and he wants to live now.
yeah,
That was
that's-
he's
Well, I
doing
don't.
He's fighting
some therapy that may help
Stem
him.
cell therapy.
Yeah.
Yep. Stem cell. So
I got to get with you. How far are you from Chicago?
6 hours.
That's not bad. Good. I'm going to talk to you about coming out to MLW in February. In Chicago.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. I have some pretty big things that's going to be happening. But we'll talk about it. But anyway, guys, this wraps up this episode. We'll be back Thursday at 7 p.m. Central to do the recap of a Wednesday night Dynamite. Until then, you guys have a great week.
So long
Have a
from the
good one.
Sunshine State.